Hi, it's Heidi, and today let's explore sympathetic resonance and how it influences healing for our cats and dogs. Often I hear people come and say, my cat has taken on my grief, my dog has taken on my illness. It sounds very poetic, mystical, and there was a time when I fell for this belief as well. And my cat, Amadeus, who is now in spirit, he was diagnosed with this terminal illness. I was heartbroken, and because I had read all this stuff about cats and dogs taking on and taking away our stuff, I thought maybe he has taken away something from me. And I reached out to this practitioner who then went on to become my teacher and my mentor. Her name is Rose Dedan. So Rose spoke with Amadeus and I asked, is he taking away my stuff? Rose said, he has better things to do. That was an eye-opening moment for me. Now let's look at what's actually happening here. Remember that your animal companions are not taking away your stuff. Your stuff is for you to process. What is happening is something called resonance. Your animal companions, because they're so deeply bonded with you, they feel your energy and they are tuned into your energy. So if you are holding a frequency that is very chaotic, they will feel that chaos. If you're holding an energy field that is more of harmony and balance, they will also resonate with that harmony and balance. It's called sympathetic resonance, sympathetic harmony. Let's find out what it's all about. Here's the plain definition. When one thing vibrates, another thing nearby picks up that same frequency. There is this common example of two tuning forks. One tuning fork, you strike it and it beats at a particular frequency. The second one will start vibrating at the same frequency, even if it is a little distant apart. And it's the same principle which applies to us, to our bodies, our minds, our emotions, to our energy fields. We vibrate at a particular frequency, and our animal companions pick up that frequency. So what is it about animals? Why is it that my cat and dog can tune into my frequency, whereas maybe another human household member does not? The truth of the matter is that animals are way more sensitive to energy, much more than we give them credit for. Which is why, if I am sad, my cat senses that. I'm sure you have had moments where you have been through a stressful point in time and your cat and dog has tried to comfort you. That happens because they just know. They are so in tune with your energy, with the frequency that they know. And sometimes they start resonating, which is why you start seeing your grief in your cat. So what does it mean when it comes to healing? If you look at this principle of resonance and how their energy field starts resonating with yours, then your state of mind, your state of being is something that is the key to their healing as well. If I can hold myself in a state of perfect harmony, perfect balance, then that will also influence my animal companion. Two of my teachers talk about this. Kathleen Prasad, in her Let Animals Lead method of animal Reiki, uses this in her practices. The Reiki practices that Kathleen teaches in the Let Animals Lead method of animal Reiki is very non-intrusive. They are very much focused on me as a practitioner, just sitting and breathing and being like a beacon, as if I'm broadcasting this stability, this sense of harmony, this sense of deep relaxation. And when I have an energy field that is so deeply relaxed, the animals, they know it, they sense it, they feel it, and they start resonating as well. The animals choose how they want to participate. And if you see someone radiating a sense of inner peace, calm, groundedness, stability, there is this natural attraction to be around that person. This is why you become an animal magnet. Joan Ranquet, who is also my teacher, also talks about this. She talks about emotional leadership in the household. When you establish yourself as an emotional leader, then your animals tune into you and they know that they're safe and they are able to relax as well. Both links for Joan's article and as well as Kathleen's teachings you will find in the notes today. So let's look at some simple ways you can start creating that field of stability, and you can use resonance as a way of helping your animals find deep relaxation. Let me bring up this slide. So the first one, regulate yourself. Before you try to comfort your animal companion, check in. Slow down your breathing, relax in your body. Once you do that, you will see that they are getting relaxed as well. I see this so many times with my cats that when they are chaotic, if all I do is I sit and get grounded and stable and focus on my breathing, there comes a time when the entire house becomes very quiet. Try it. Second thing, you can also try this. Focus on your heart. Place your hand on your heart center. Breathe. Feel the gratitude. And you will also see your animals shift. You can also use sound. You can hum. You can play soft music. And that too creates a coherent field where both of you can rest. And of course, if you are drawn to Reiki and energy healing practices, check out Kathleen's teachings. And yes, there is a science behind this. Research from the HeartMath Institute has shown that our hearts emit an electromagnetic field. And this electromagnetic field is measurable even if you're nowhere near me. So, the electromagnetic field of my heart can influence the electromagnetic field of my cat when he is nowhere near me. Be it science, be it spirit, whatever path you follow, know that through intention and through permission, just by being in a state of coherence, you can influence the coherence and bring about a state of coherence in your cats and your dogs, even over a distance. So in summary, your cats and your dogs are not taking on or taking away your stuff. It is not an excuse for you to not do the work that you need to do to process your stuff. What is happening is resonance. Because they are so energetically tuned into your energy field, they feel what's going on. And if you can establish a state of coherence, peace, harmony in yourself, in your system, you can in turn help your cats and dogs find that state of balance as well. Now, I do remember, I do have to say one more thing, that your cats and your dogs may also have stuff of their own going on, which has absolutely nothing to do with you. So, for example, let's say my cat has the loosies today because he ate something. Well, that means your cat has the loosies. You can still help your cat get more relaxed and more stable by just quietening yourself. Thank you for listening. Drop in your comments if you have anything to share, let me know. And if you like this talk, like, subscribe, follow, and tune in for more talks on animal communication and energy healing. Until the next time.